How's it, everybody? And welcome back to BandscoreCast. My name's Adam Windsor and I'm your host for today and for all future episodes of the BandscoreCast channel. Now, today we're starting our In 5 series where we're looking at a particular piece of grammar or vocab, and today we're looking at non-defining relative clauses. Now, these are something that I think are really important when it comes to both speaking and writing. And today we're going to be particularly focusing on the speaking aspect of how to use them and how to use them in the test. Let's go across to our document and start studying. Okay, so in the IELTS test and when speaking English in general, a person's level is often determined by whether or not they are able to construct complex sentences. Let's look at a typical question from the test and also something that we could be asked in everyday life. Where are you from? I was born in Melbourne. Melbourne is a city in the southeast corner of Australia. There are lots of good bars and restaurants across the city. Life in Melbourne is great. Now, the issue with this is that the average words per sentence is only 8. It's probably too short for academic style response. We want to increase the number of words and decrease the number of sentences. Let's look at the example 2 where we do that. We improve the response and we're able to show the examiner and for anyone listening to us that we have a higher level of English. Where are you from? I was born in Melbourne, which is a city in the southeast corner of Australia. There are lots of fantastic bars and restaurants scattered throughout the CBD and surrounding suburbs, which makes it a great place to live. Now, you'll notice here that we've used the word which, and the word which is called a relative pronoun. It allows us to extend the length of the sentence. In the first sentence of that response, we say, I was born in Melbourne. We could stop there, but the which allows us to add non-essential information. This is really important when we want to provide good academic responses. We need to create longer sentences, not all the time, but we need to scatter them throughout our responses. And this answer is actually a really, really good response for the test and obviously for anyone listening to us. Let's talk a little bit more about the use of relative pronouns. In the case of which, we can use this to really express how we feel about something. For example, I'm currently flat sharing with 3 others, which is great because I get to socialize with other people and practice my English daily. The word which here is to elaborate how we feel about the situation. And you'll notice my voice went a bit higher, like, which is great. And that's really normal in English to do that. Okay, underneath here, we have our objective use, which is where we're giving more of a fact to the examiner or again, to the person listening to us. Again, here we go. I'm currently flat sharing with 3 others in a suburb called Richmond, which is one of the closest suburbs to the CBD of Melbourne. Here, more fact-based, but again, the which allows us to extend that sentence, providing the person with more information. Let's look at an example 3, where we combine them together, fact-based, but also more of a subjective focus. Where are you living at the moment? I currently share an apartment with 3 others in Richmond, which is one of the closest suburbs to the CBD of Melbourne. I really like the area because there are lots of restaurants and bars nearby, which makes it a really fun and dynamic place to live. When it comes to IELTS, that's indicative of a Band 9 response. Good word length, around 50, which is what we're aiming for. Example 4, are you working or studying? I'm currently I'm working a casual job in a kitchen in Oakley, which is a suburb approximately 20 kilometers from the city, and have been doing so since I arrived. When I came to Melbourne, I didn't have a lot of money saved, which is one of the reasons I got this job so early on. Again, Band 9 response, good use of which, good use of extended sentences, and again around that 50-word response. So there we have it, guys. A bit of a summary. With non-defining relative clauses, they are used for additional, not essential information. The word that cannot replace which, so just remember that in non-defining relative clauses. Commas must be used where we're writing. Great for speaking part 1. And at the end of this episode, you can download this document for free. If you like what you saw today, give us a hi on social media, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. See you later.